Welcome back to Hero Handmade YouTube channel. Today I'm going to make this beautiful pair of earrings with you. First of all, I will show you the things we need to make this. I'm going to use 100% cotton yarn and 1.25mm crochet hook. And I'm going to use these two glass beads, and we will need 2 hook ear wires and 2 open jump rings and a pair of scissors and the plier to attach the open jump ring and the hook ear wire, and we will need a yarn needle to attach the beads and to hide the tail to finish the project. So let's get started. Start with a magic ring. Wrap the yarn just like this, and then we are going to make a chain to secure the magic ring. Insert the hook into the ring, yarn over, pull through the ring, yarn over and pull through the loop. Now we are going to work 6 single crochets into this magic loop. Insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. This is the first single crochet. Insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull through the ring. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. This is the second single crochet. Again we are going to make the third single crochet. Insert the hook into the ring, yarn over and pull through the ring, yarn over and pull through 2. Now we have completed 3 single crochets. We are going to work another 3 single crochets. This is the 4th stitch. Fifth stitch, and then I'm going to pull this tail a little to make the magic ring smaller. This is the 6th stitch to the magic ring. Now we have completed all the 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Then pull this tail very tight to close the magic ring. Now we are at the end of the first round. Now I am going to put a slip stitch into the first single crochet we have made over here. Insert the hook into the first single crochet, and I would like to work over this tail, then I don't have to worry about the tail at the end. Yarn over and pull through the stitch, and pull through the loop. Now we have 6 stitches when we complete the first round. To start the second round, we need to chain 1, and then we are going to work 2 single crochets into each one of these single crochets. Insert the hook into the first single crochet, yarn over and pull through the single crochet, yarn over and pull through 2. This is the first single crochet. We are going to work the second one. Now we have made 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and we are going to work another 2 into the second stitch. 1 and 2, and we are going to work another 2 into the third stitch. 1 and 2. The fourth stitch, 1 and 2, fifth stitch, one and 2, and we are going to work another 2 single crochets into the very last stitch over here. One and 2. Now I am at the end of the second round, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch into the very first single crochet we have made over here. Yarn over, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop. Now we have completed the second round, and then before working this third round, I'm going to cut this tail, and be very careful to not to cut the other threads, and by the end of the second round you should have 12 stitches around. And then we are going to start the third round. Chain 1 and turn your work, and on this round we are going to work only into the back loop of the stitch. Now we are going to work 2 single crochets into the back loop of the first stitch over here. One, and we are going to work another one into the same back loop, and 2. Now we have completed 2 single crochets into the back loop. Then we need to work 1 single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. Then we are going to work 2 single crochets into the back loop of the next stitch. One and 2. Then we are going to work 1 single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. This is going to be the pattern on this round. We are going to work 2 single crochets into the back loop of the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. One, 2, one. Again, 1, 2, and then 1. Again, 1, 2, and 1. Again, 1, 2, and 1. Now we are at the end of the third round, and we are going to put a slip stitch into the very first single crochet over here. By the end of the third round you need to have 18 stitches around. Insert the hook into the very first single crochet, yarn over, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop. Now we have completed the third round. This is how it looks like, and we are going to start the fourth round. Chain 1 and turn the work. On this round also we are going to work into the back loops of the stitches, and on this fourth round we are going to work 2 single crochets into the back loop of the very first stitch, over here, 1 and 2. Then we need to work 1 single crochet into the back loop of the next 2 stitches, 1 and then another one to the next stitch. Now this is going to be the pattern all around. 2 back post single crochets into the first stitch and 1 back loop single crochet into the each one of the next 2 stitches. One, 2, 1, another one. Again 2 single crochets into the first stitch and 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 2 stitches, 1 and another one. So continue the pattern until the end of this round. By the end of this round you need to have 24 stitches all around. One and the last one back post single crochet into the stitch, and now we are at the end of the fourth round, and we are going to put a slip stitch into the starting point of the round over here to close the fourth round. Now we have completed it, and then we are going to start the fifth round of the project. Chain 1 and turn your work, and then we are going to work 2 back post single crochets into the very first stitch, one and 2. Then we need to work 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Then we are going to work another 2 back post single crochets into the next stitch and 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Now this is going to be the pattern until the end of this round, and by the end of this round 5 you need to have 30 stitches around. Now this is the very last set I'm going to do here, 2 single crochets, and then I'm going to work 1 back post single crochet into each one of the last 3 stitches. Now I have completed the 5th round, and then I'm going to put a slip stitch into the very first stitch of the round over here. Now I have 30 stitches around, and then I'm going to start the 6th round. Chain 1 and turn your work. On this round we are going to work 2 back post single crochets into the very first stitch, one and 2. Then we are going to work 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is going to be the pattern on this round. 2 back post single crochets into the first stitch, 1 and 2, then 1 single crochet into each one of the next 4 stitches. Three and 4. 1, 2, then back post single crochet into each one of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We can continue that until the end of this round. Now I am at the end of the round 6, and by the end of this round you need to have 36 stitches around, and we are going to put a slip stitch into the very first single crochet of this round over here, and we have completed the round 6. We are going to start the round 7 by chain 1 and turn the work. Now on this round we are going to work 2 back post single crochets into the very first stitch, 1 and 2. Then we need to work 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 5 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is going to be the pattern on this round. 2 back post single crochets into the first stitch, 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 5 stitches. So you can continue the pattern until the end of this round. By the end of this round you need to have 42 stitches around. This is the very last set I'm going to work here. 2 back post single crochets into the first stitch, then 1 back post single crochet into each one of the next 5 stitches. 3, 4 and 5. Now I'm at the end of the round 7. By the end of this round you need to have 42 stitches around, and we are going to put a slip stitch into the very first single crochet and complete the round 7. Now we have completed our project, and then we are going to chain 1 and leave a small tail to attach the bead and the hook ear wire, and then we need to cut the thread off. Now we are going to attach the bead and the jump ring first. Before that we need to thread the yarn needle. Now we are going to put the bead and the open jump ring. And we are going to sew it through the bead over here and attach it like this. I'm going to sew that 2 times as it need to be secured properly, and then I'm going to put a knot . And I like to run this tail through some stitches and then cut it. as it will be secure a little more. Cut it carefully, do not to cut the stitches. And now we have completed it, and then we just need to attach the hook ear wire. I will show you how to do that. Use your plier to open the loop of the hook ear wire, and then you can attach the earring like this. Now we will close the loop back again. And yes, we have completed the earring now. I'm going to complete the other earring also just like the same. I hope this video tutorial is very clear for you of how to do this beautiful pair of earrings. And if you have any question regarding making this, you can comment on the comment section below and I will definitely reply for them. And if you make this, you can share that in my FB page. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And you can subscribe to my channel to watch many patterns of earrings like this, and I have some more contents regarding crochet, and if you like them, you can subscribe to my channel and be there to see what's coming up. This is how it looks like once completed, and I hope you will make this too. Thank you very much for watching Hero Handmade. See you soon with another beautiful video tutorial.